Hello, students. So today's topic is music and imagined communities. You might get a question. This is actually a philosophical kind of a take that you will have to take when you are answering a question in this regard. Uh, let's first understand what is a imagined community. We have been talking about music a lot, and you are so good musicians that you already know what is music, right? You can feel it. So an imagined community is a concept that is developed by a person called Benedict Anderson in 1983. He wrote a book called Imagined Communities. And this book is actually an analysis of nationalism. We hear this term nationalism every day in the news now, okay? Right? So we might be wondering as to what is this nationalism and things like that. I'll come to that. Uh, but according to Benedict Anderson, he depicts a nation as a socially constructed community that is imagined by the people who perceive themselves as a part of that group. So if you're writing an answer in this regard, you have to explain, you have to just write this sentence. It's how Benedict Anderson has established this term called imagined communities. So what does he say? Once again, uh, this is his depiction of a nation. Means what is a nation? Our nation. What is a nation? It is a socially constructed community. So all of us Indians, we are part of a nation. We call it a nationwide. We find it to be a nationwide feeling that we are one. We find it to be a nationwide feeling that we are all belonging to this country. Okay, so it is a socially constructed, means all the people who are here in India have a bond towards this concept of nation. Okay, we are, it is socially constructed, and it is a community. It's a very large community. All Indians are part of the community. We call it the Indian community when it's in other country, in our own country also, where we are right now, India. Here also, we are all part of that socially constructed community. It's socially constructed means everyone who is part of this community together have this common feeling. There is a sense of commonality. That is why we are a community. So this commonality, we are all people who are from India. So this commonality, which we all have, all the people in society, we are bound together by this common thought. Now, this common thought is constructed. It is constructed and imagined. Means people have this in their mind. It is built into their mind from the moment we are born. Our parents teach us this, or our friends, our school. We have national anthem in school, right? So it invokes this spirit, nationalistic spirit, love for the country, love for the nation. Okay, we all perceive ourselves as part of this group. We support India when we are there in a cricket field, and when India is playing against any other country. So we support our country, we support our nation, and all of us who are in the stadium, who we supporting that same team, it makes us all part of that community that is having that feeling that we want our country to win. So, when we are talking about imagined communities, it is something that all the people who are in this community who have this common feeling, and this concept of country, this term imagined community was, like I said, by Benedict Anderson. He used this term to analyze nationalism. Okay, now the relationship with music and imagined communities is that